Hello, how are you doing? Happy holidays. If you are watching this video, that means it's Christmas Day. Yay! Happy holidays. Leave down in the comments what you got for Christmas, what you getting people for Christmas. Earlier today when I was running an errand, my neighbor gifted me some bath bombs. They down here, they cute. But yeah, I was just running the errand, trying to get a last minute gift, and I was like, oh yeah, my birthday is tomorrow, etc. And she went in the house and got me this set of bath bombs. So that was really, really nice. So yeah, if you're watching this video, that means it's Christmas Day, but it's a very special day for me personally because I was born on Christmas Day. Yes, it's crazy. So let's get to know each other a little bit more. I'm gonna share a little bit of my lore, but I don't know if I'm having like I wouldn't call it an existential crisis, but I'm 35 now. And I feel good. I look good. But it's just surreal because when I think about that, it's like this is my life. Like I'm sentient right now, living out this existence at this moment, aging, getting older, experiencing this in real time. Like it's just crazy when you like try to wrap your head around life and aging and birthdays, especially when you get older and you begin to learn things from like a different perspective or a deeper perspective. Because I don't know if I was younger and like looking at things from outside of myself, but it's like I'm really like 35 now. So that's amazing. I'm blessed. I've made it so far. I'm glad that I'm here, that I'm able to share things with people, that it's just interesting. It's really just interesting when you stop to think about it, because I know people like old friends and stuff like that. Well, like one of my old friends, she had her first baby like when we was teens. So, and she's like about a year younger than me, but her oldest child, I think, is like either a senior or graduating high school. And that's crazy because sometimes it's like I have a young spirit and I still feel like I can still remember high school vividly. So it's just interesting because me, it's like here I am, 35, I don't have any kids, and I just got this young spirit still, this creative spirit. It's like my inner child is still kicking. So it's like I don't feel 35 at all, but I am. So happy birthday to me, and Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody who's celebrating, whether that's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or you just celebrating being off of work, because I'm off work and I'm not in a rush to go back. I'm grateful that I have a job to go back to. But listen, like I said, I'm older now, so rest is just a blessing. It's just a blessing to be able to catch up on rest and just be in a state of peace finally. It's just peaceful. So I want to share 35 musings for 35 years with you guys. And thank you for being subscribed to my channel. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for sharing my videos. I've always been a writer. Even before I found my voice, like my singing voice and my rapping voice, and figured out that I can kind of sort of sing and carry a tune, I always loved to write. That was my escape. It helped me to slow everything that's going on up here down. It helped me to organize the hundreds of tabs that's just open in my brain at any given moment. So I'm thankful that I have this platform to be able to express myself. I'm grateful that I don't have to answer to anybody. I'm grateful that I can take my time and just write, and tomorrow just release something and be able to do it on my own by myself. I'm grateful that I can be independent with my art and with my creativity. So thank you if you're here watching. So let's get into this lore real quick before I get into these 35 musings, right? So as I've been saying, I'm born on Christmas Day. My lore is that my parents were married on Christmas Eve of 1988. My mom got pregnant, had a miscarriage, then got pregnant again, then had me a year later on Christmas Day, 1989. And I was born at like after 6 o'clock. So I was like, oh, here, right now on this day, Christmas Day. So yeah, she had a miscarriage, but then she got pregnant again. I don't know, maybe I had to switch places with somebody up there. They wasn't ready to come down. So I'm like, okay, I'll come down. I'll come to Earth and do what I have to do here. Right? Because we all have a purpose to fulfill here. We just have to get in alignment with it and figure out what it is. So I guess I swapped places with somebody. I was supposed to have a sibling, but it's just me. I'm just an only child. So yeah, I was born on Christmas Day, 1989 in the afternoon in a small suburb in Michigan. And hello, Genesis. Hey, girl. Genesis is saying hi. And back then, my mom was telling me, she always used to tell me that, like they didn't have the Dopplers and the scans to be able to figure out when the baby was going to come or what the due date was. She just knew I was a girl. And that, listen, I was coming soon. So my parents, their anniversary was on Christmas Eve. And I think they was out to eat on Christmas Eve, and then her water broke, and then she went into labor, and then she had me the next night. And I forgot to add that I was born on Christmas Day, but I was born with my umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. So I had to spend a couple days in NICU, but I was healthy and everything. So after that, I was able to go home. And I've never been stung by a bee. So that's my lore. Yes, that's my lore. I think that's cute. I might write a book about something like that one day. But that's why I don't know. I just have always had an affinity for like magical, supernatural elements. Like, I don't know, like wonder and amazement and imaginary friends. And it's just also just compelling. Ain't that right, girl? Yes. So this is Genesis. I named her Genesis because she is a tortoiseshell cat. And most tortoiseshell cats, hey girl, are female. And that reminded me of parthenogenesis, to where females just breed females. So that's why I named her Genesis. So this is Genesis, and she's my tortie cat. So let's get into these musings. These are pearls of wisdom I've learned over the years. A memento manifesto from my heart to your ears. I might seem contentious. Please don't think I'm pretentious. These are things that I hold dear. To me, they are precious. Preserve your purity. Be demure, not illicit. If they don't know your worth, then make them add interest. Dogs are submissive and hound you, and may love to play, but cats sit down beside you when you kneel down to pray. Sensitivity is holy. Your feelings are sacred. To see someone's vulnerabilities, you don't need to get naked. Take up all the space, but don't be full of yourself. Only look down on others when they reach up for help. Gossip is slander. If you tell someone secrets, you can't be mad when they all know your weakness. When they want to be you, they'll sleep with your lover. When they're jealous, they'll betray you and blow their own cover. When they know they can't beat you, they'll join you instead, so they'll have a clear shot when they aim for your head. Men are from Mars, but women are wisdom. Women are melodies. Men are the rhythm. Storms start off silently. That's why you should listen. When men use their judgment, use your intuition. The truth is silver, and silence is golden. When you play childish games, your victory may get stolen. Hair is wool. Your crown is your glory. Made fearfully and wonderfully, you're based on a true story. Body like beryl, burnished like brass, made in an image. Go take another glance. When you're meant to blaze trails, you won't walk the same paths. Hop, skip, you'll jump different timelines, the future and past. Pioneers don't care about the have-nots and haves, because they're already whole. So why give them halves? Don't seek validation for fame or success. Don't clip your own wings just to keep yourself abreast. Aw, girl, you so cute. Imagination keeps you young because your inner child never really dies. They just pretend they do. If you're as authentic as you say you are, why are you trying to impress people suffering from imposter syndrome? What are the odds if you wait around for perfect chances? Spontaneity brings you certain circumstances. You are what you eat. That's why I squash problems when people want beef. Discipline saves when desire runs rampant. It bridges the gap when your resolve is absent. Determination is built by a pattern, quilted, ingrained. It's a practice, a habit. Girl, sit down, girl. She clingy. And I love it because I love her. If the sky isn't blue, then the grass can't be greener. The problem took root, so you have to dig deeper. If you hop the fence to run away from your crimes, you'll end up stuck in the mud, trying to survive. Never let the left hand know what's up with the right one, especially if you have to cut one off because it's not being righteous. They didn't know you were seeds. You grew back from the scraps, sprout again and flourish to outgrow your drawbacks. You can't force people to love you, even when you think they're supposed to. You can't pretend like mountains are just rocks that won't move. Blood's supposed to be thicker. Are you my brother from another? Friends and foes only live a couple doors down from each other. If you set yourself free, then why reattach? If you know all you do is fight, why do you need a rematch? Time and time again, different incidences weave the patterns that lead to said coincidences. Butterflies leave a certain effect. It's easy to lose track if you are not adept. When it's obvious, it's evident. Something done on purpose could never be an accident. That's why they wipe the evidence, so you cannot keep track of it. So you gotta act accordingly until you get the knack of it. Read the room first and find all the exits in case of emergency. It can't kick you out if you decide to leave early. Resting is sacred. Peace doesn't disturb. When you trade it for war, you get hell in return. They'll run things by you to see what they can get away with. Tease and toy with you to see who they can play with. Try and steal your joy to see if you can save it. Convince you that God isn't real, so you won't mistake them for Satan. When reacting doesn't get the right response, respond until you get the right reaction. Slow and steady is better than hot and ready. Home-cooked meals have more nutritional value. True worth isn't measured by beauty or fame. Appearances fade. That's why hearts are made of gold. Costume jewelry is fake. It's a dupe of facade. Worth lies in the self. In your virtues and morals is where you'll find true wealth. Opposites only attract to affirm the fact that you haven't found your true match. Listen to your body when it tells you to listen. Quiet your mind to hear your intuition. Live in the moment. You don't need the specifics. You'll end up losing yourself if you follow the critics. When you've reached a plateau, you need to break another yoke. When you break another curse, they'll try to find another host. You need to heal another wound when you fade another scar. It's time to raise your standards when they lower the bar. Okay. I had to improvise that one for sure. Because I wasn't even done with that one. Honestly, hold on. I thought I got a list, right? So I made the list. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. When you've reached a plateau, you need to break another yoke. When you break another curse, they'll try to find another host. You need to heal another wound. When you fade another scar, it's time to raise your standards when they lower the bar. We were here with you before the beginning of time. There's no need to fret, everything will be fine. Things have to fall out of place to become aligned. Sometimes the detour is the correct sign. And this is number 35. Don't give them more than one chance to prove they don't love you. Twice shows their motive. 3 times the charm. It only takes one time to trip an alarm. So, thank you for listening. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, a wonderful new year. And I'll be here creating. I'll be back with more videos, more poems, more stories, more of my musings. So let me know what you got for Christmas in the comments. And feel free to leave some of your own musings down in the comments as well. I would love to hear some of your wisdom and some of your insight and some of the lessons that you have learned over your journey. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon.